Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready to explore a line on the map that tells an incredible story. You see, most borders we know today have changed countless times, shaped by wars, shifting empires, and dramatic revolutions. But what if I told you there's one line that has stood almost exactly the same for over 7 centuries? That's right, a border that has barely budged between Portugal and Spain. It truly makes you wonder, could this be the oldest border in the world? Let's dive in and uncover its fascinating journey. Now, to understand this remarkable endurance, we need to go back in time. Imagine the Iberian Peninsula during the Middle Ages, a period of constant change and conflict. Christian kingdoms were gradually and often fiercely retaking the land from Muslim rule. Out of this incredible mosaic of emerging territories, a new and distinct kingdom began to form. Portugal, its borders surprisingly stable, were first officially recognized back in 1143 under the Treaty of Zamora. They were further refined a bit later, in 1267, with the Treaty of Badajoz, and then, finally, locked firmly into place by the Treaty of Alcañices in 1297. Think about that for a second. A border, established in the 13th century, still largely intact today. It's a testament to centuries of diplomacy and sometimes a little bit of peaceful disagreement. This ancient demarcation, affectionately known as La Raya, meaning the line stretches for an impressive 1,200 kilometers. It's not just any border. It's the longest uninterrupted land border within the entire European Union. What's truly amazing is how this line has shaped life. You can find villages just a few hundred meters apart, yet they boast different languages, operate under different governments, and in some cases, even observe different time zones. Despite being so close, each side has cultivated its own unique traditions and identity. You can witness this vibrant contrast firsthand as you cross freely, perhaps spotting an EU flag proudly displayed, a symbol of modern unity over ancient divisions. Of course, no ancient border is entirely without its quirks. There's one small town, Olivenza, that still sparks a quiet, lingering disagreement. Once Portuguese, it was seized by Spain in 1801 and, well, never officially returned. Both countries, in their wisdom, largely avoid the topic, choosing to keep the peace by simply ignoring this tiny, centuries-old dispute. It's a classic example of how two nations, despite a minor historical footnote, prioritize friendship and stability above all else. This subtle diplomatic dance perfectly encapsulates the spirit of their long-standing relationship. What's truly incredible is how this border has transformed over time. Fast forward to 1995, with the implementation of the Schengen Agreement, and something truly remarkable happened. The physical border posts simply vanished. What was once a formidable line, perhaps even a fortress in certain areas, transformed into one of Europe's most peaceful and open frontiers. Today, those ancient customs checkpoints aren't barriers anymore. They've often become charming cafes where people gather, or perhaps even local shops. Farmers and merchants trade freely across the once divided land, demonstrating that the very line that once separated them now profoundly connects them. The enduring Portugal-Spain border has lasted more than 700 years, not because it's somehow unbreakable, but because both nations learned a truly profound lesson: how to make it, in many ways, irrelevant. It's the oldest international border still standing in Europe, and perhaps, ironically, the least important it's ever been in terms of division, instead becoming a symbol of connection. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through history and geography. If you enjoyed uncovering this fascinating story, please hit that like button and subscribe to World Unpacked for more real-world stories that will make you look at the map a little differently. See you next time.